Well, in October, Cardinal, you're going to be participating at Old St. Patrick's Church in a celebration of the 10th anniversary of the Joint Declaration on the Doctrine of Justification. Sounds like an important issue. Give us a little background. This was a joint declaration made between the Catholic Church and
the Lutheran World Federation.
And what exactly is it that we agreed on at that time?
Well, as you know, at the time of the Reformation, the notion and idea of justification was very much disputed. How are we made just before God? And the Lutherans insisted upon faith, and the Catholics said faith, but faith once given also involves works. Lutherans said yes, works as acts of love, but not as meriting. And what the Declaration says is behind all that, and it says it very clearly and truly, what saves us is God's grace. And we all agree on that. If we're saved, it's because God saved us. That's the only way. And therefore, it's the gift of His grace. Part of that grace is faith. Part of that grace is the love that prompts us to do good works. And because we're in the state of grace, those works can therefore be themselves meritorious and can help us on our road to salvation. But basically, it's all gift, and that's what the document says. And of course, we've all said that, I think, from the beginning. The means of the gift, we've used different vocabulary. But there's a discovery that, of course, we all agree that salvation is pure gift. It's a gift from Christ who gave Himself for our salvation. And He calls us into living that life. There's some differences in emphasis. But the basic statement says, we're justified by God's grace. So we can all agree to that.
In the Catholic view, what is the role of works?
If you live a life of grace, that means you're embedded in God's love. And if you have experienced that generosity and it's operative in you, you will love in return. And if you love someone, you do good for them. You'll work. So, but we all would say that. The Catholics would also say, because you're embedded in God's love, you are a true agent in those works. It isn't just God working in you. You work, you cooperate with God. And so the works contribute to your salvation.